Welcome to the Americas Table, hosted by the Georgetown Americas Institute, where we sit down with leaders from the region that have transformed their vision into reality. Today we have a very special episode featuring Georgetown's Competitive Leadership Awardees. This award, the highest recognition granted to GCL alumni, was created by the Georgetown University's Latin America Leadership Program. Our guest, Kenneth Gent from Chile, is the winner of the 2021 Georgetown Global Competitive Leadership Award for the impact he's achieved in the Latin American region through his project Plan País Aprendo Jugando and his work with Momento Cero and Fundación Entrepreneur, dedicated to promoting innovation and education both in Chile and at the rest of Latin America. Momento Cero and Fundación Entrepreneur specialize in educational entertainment through the use of games, digital platforms, and digital training. These interactive and innovative educational tools empower both teachers and students with skills and competency for the 21st century. Today, they have reached more than 80,000 students and professors and are scaling to more than 10 Latin American countries. Welcome, Kenneth, and congratulations for this great work.
Thanks, Moni. It's a pleasure to be with you here.
Well, tell us a little bit about the impact of Plan País Aprendo Jugando in Chile, and how was it different and innovative in comparing it to other educational programs?
I would separate the dimensions of the impact according to its nature. Because if we are talking education, you need to have long-term vision. So if we are talking about impact, it's necessary to understand that one dimension is innovation, another one is technical, methodological, and educational, and the third one is strategic. In innovation, we have been working by 17 years. So Plan País Aprendo Jugando is the result of all that time working and generating solutions. We have developed and improved the solutions doing the job in the field in many regions of Chile and many countries of Latin America. So the solutions are replicable, transferable, and scalable. And this is really important, and this is the most important difference, because if you don't have that characteristics, you cannot impact in a high scale. And the fourth is gamification, use of technology, and merit incentives, because we need that teachers they need to get the best results after their work. And this is very important because our educational systems in Latin America tend to be flat. So you need to find the spirit of the teacher.
Can you explain what a game looks like, or is it an app, or what is it operational?
Country Plan Learn by Playing has different focus. First, personal finances, entrepreneurial spirit, citizenship and social sense, and STEAM. So for each focus, we have developed different tools, platforms, games, and methodology. For example, for personal finance, we have a game called Finance City. That it was the game that when I became a GCL fellow, I decided to transform to digital. That was 8 years ago. So I took 6 years in terms of complete that program. Why Country Plan Learn by Playing today is a reality? Because we transform all that things to digital, and we can put today in a physical way or in a digital way the same experience. And another game is El Plan. Another platform is Ludotech Academy. So we have a tool of different
How
solutions.
do you measure the impact of these tools? I'm sure you've developed a set of kind of indicators that will tell you how well they're working.
It's an excellent question. And again, we need to answer thinking in the dimensions, because in innovation way, for example, we need to understand in public policy in Chile. Before us, it wasn't necessary by law to teach in that things. And we generated solutions many years before. Today, it's an obligation to do personal finances, to do entrepreneurial education, and to do citizen training. So we generate the solutions before. So now the schools have the solutions available, because we thought before. This is very strange, of course, but I think that this is the most important thing. Also, in terms of impact, of course, the number of teachers that we are training, the number of students through we impact in terms of learn by playing through them. And of course, also, we are all the time developing service of perception in terms of brings data, and we have an application that all the time is giving us information in terms of the impact.
That's fantastic, and I'm sure you're using the same technology to develop the games and also to measure the impact.
Yeah, I know if it's the same technology, we have different platforms, but it's like an ecosystem, because you need to impact inside the classroom, outside, in the strategic way. For example, if we do not create learning communities with teachers and directors that continue being in contact with us by the time, we are not generating impact. We need to become, in the time, a good partner.
You use the word partner quite a bit. I'm sure that's part of your success. What are the type of partnerships that you have made, both in Chile and outside, to make this project work?
I think that this is one of the key of our success. All the time, we are trying to generate good alliances with the public, private, and academic sector. But of course, because we are bringing social problems and political problems to those institutions, that of course they know that the problems are there, but how you can generate something valuable or reduce the gap. And we provide them the technical ways and the solutions. So of course, we generate projects with public sector, we build relation with universities for training teachers or academics and generate information. So, and of course, private sector puts money, give us donations, or we generate activities and programs for social responsibility areas or public affairs.
We're going to talk about leadership in a minute, which is the kind of the story of this America's Table. But before, just tell us briefly how this started. You said 17 years ago.
Good question. I'm a civil engineer and a structural one. So I studied at the university how to build something like this building. So what did I know about education? Almost nothing. But I really believed that everyone has the talent. So if you give to the people the opportunity, they will learn. But I couldn't understand how we are not producing the change in the way of entrepreneurial spirit and, of course, the talent of people. So for my surprise, no one in my country, in my language, was developed this kind of solutions. So that was the first step.
That was a great segue into leadership. I'm sure you have had, again, mentors and people who have inspired you, but also you inspire others. Can you give us a little bit of an example of each?
Yeah, I'm really lucky, and during all my life I have been many masters. I have a wonderful board with people really committed with my activity. In school, I had excellent teachers, and currently I used to work with people that they know than one. If you want to go fast, you need people that gives you things that you don't have, and these kind of changes draw the culture, draw the relation. And if you want to get or produce innovation, you need talent, and leadership is fundamental.
What advice would you have to other students at Georgetown and other people working in organizations such as yours?
Wow, don't lose time. Don't think that you cannot get the impact that you are thinking, and be very clear in terms of your goals. We are not generating partnerships with everybody. We need only the institutions that really are committed with the goals that we are. So if you are really committed, we can build many things together. But the commitment is something that must be in medium to long terms. It's not short, it's not fast, it's not easy.
So true. Kenneth Gent from Chile, thank you so much. Congratulations on your award and on the wonderful work that you do.
Thank you, Moni.